We're at the final boss of our Asia trip series, Tokyo. Our episodes up until now have been more about food, but Tokyo has been more about the experiences. I'm talking about exploring neighborhoods, meeting new people, and checking out attractions. And yeah, there's still gonna be some good ass food.
We just got to Shinjuku and we're hungry, so we just ate at this gyoza place. A little tired, so we just wanted something that was close to our hotel. They have a wide variety of different types. It was good. It's a 24-hour place. It was maybe like $1 a dumpling, something like that. Seems like a pretty popular spot for foreigners. We're gonna try to find some more local places next.
What is he saying?
Yeah. We just had our first Omorice in Shinjuku in Tokyo, and it was absolutely delectable. We got one that was Wagyu beef hamburger and then their regular beef hamburger with some chicken karaage. Honestly, I couldn't really tell the difference between the regular beef and the Wagyu beef, which is probably just a testament to how good the quality is in general. It was incredible though. It was just so flavorful and just tasty. Easily one of my favorite meals so far in Japan. It's the kind of meal I'm gonna dream about.
It was unbelievably rich. The most decadent meal I've had in Japan so far. There's a wide variety of food here, and up until now we've been having very clean, very small sized foods, but this has been the richest, most filling meal I've ever had in Japan. Definitely not something I would eat every single day, but once in a while, it's like an entire day's worth of tasty calories in one bowl. And there's complimentary coleslaw, and they give you a little beef soup. It's just spectacular in every way. It's very reasonably priced for what you get. Clearly, it's very popular. People are lining up. The Japanese just take normal things like omelet and they just somehow make it even better. I don't know how they do it, but now I can't go back to a regular omelet.
Tokyo has a lot of stuff to check out. We spent hours just wandering around. The first place we explored was the Imperial Palace grounds. The palace itself was closed that day, so we just walked around the grounds. We figured a good way to get to know our area was to book a guided tour. We heard good things about this pub crawl tour, so we decided to try it out. You get shown around the area by a local, and you get to meet other travelers. And I guess you can also get wasted, if you want.
We're currently on our way to Shinjuku Station to meet up with our group for the night, and then we're gonna start drinking. This is why we can't go to certain izakaya. We just finished up our tour. As you can hear, my voice is hoarse because at the end of the tour, we went to a karaoke spot. It was not part of the tour, but the whole crew was like, let's fucking keep vibing. So we went to the karaoke spot. It was so much fun. We met a lot of really cool people. The bars were super cool, full of locals. Did they mind us being there? I don't know. But the second place that we went to was an Okinawa bar, and it was so much fun. There was singing, there was dancing, there was drumming. It's 1 a.m., which, like, for us, is fucking late. Aki, our tour guide, was awesome. Definitely would recommend doing the tour. It's just a great way to meet people, have a good time, drink, and just experience, like, local Japanese culture. I drank last night. Can you tell my brain's not working yet? We just ate at Ramen Zundou-ya. Left my phone on the table at the restaurant, but got it back. The ramen was delicious. It was one of those like very creamy, decadent, like very rich broths. It was a pretty good hangover meal, I think. I'm just gonna try not fall asleep now.
Okay, I am so hungover right now. I can like barely process my environment. I don't even know where I am, but we stepped out of our hotel to get food. Before this, I looked up Japanese hangover cure. First thing was ramen, so I'm like, all right, let's go get ramen. Heals you immediately. Now we're gonna head to Harajuku. It's kind of like a shopping district. I'm gonna check it out, walk around, and just try to stay alive the rest of the day. Okay.
Harajuku is another well-known area in Tokyo. Kind of like Shinjuku, this place is busy. It's like 99% people. I couldn't even see the floor.
You want one?
I do.
We wanted to get a quick break from the crowd, so we went to an area called Shimokitazawa. This is known as a more chill indie area. It's got cool coffee shops, breweries, cool art, and vintage shops. Obviously, everything in Tokyo is more popular now, so even this area is not as affordable as it used to be. But it's still interesting to check out, and the vibes are free. We also stopped by another similar area called Yanaka Ginza. This is like an old school nostalgic area. It's more quiet, cozy, and it has smaller shops. Shibuya is in every Tokyo starter package trip. It's the biggest pedestrian crossing in the world. It's a center for music and culture and pure capitalism. And it's just cool as shit. Look at these Japanese people just dancing in the streets. You think they give a shit about a recession? Hell no. This area generates countless social media videos of everyone filming this crossing at the same time, including us. But it's definitely more of a one and done for us. You do it, you survive, and then you go back home to tell the tale.
How was it?
Stressful.
Some people do choose to stay and hang out in this area, but maybe we're too old for that at this point. The surrounding area is also fascinating. You get to see everyone going about their business, salarymen going out after work, and all the tasty food that gets whipped up here.
Too many people got fucked up in Shibuya, so now they have this sign saying you can't drink on the street anymore.
We went on a little adventure this morning. Found this very lovely, also very local place, but had some English on the menu. The owner was super nice and welcoming. The udon was like the perfect fresh chewiness, just a little bit of QQ, you know? It was a clear broth that was just very light but flavorful, some scallions and some ginger. I got some tempura vegetables on the side. Roman got some tempura chicken. But it was so delicious. It was very delicious. I'm happy we finally made it here. We were the only foreigners in there. Everyone else was local. And luckily we made it in when we did, because right after we sat down, it got completely full with people who are probably on their lunch break.
By the time we got to Tokyo, we were already kind of broke. We found this free observation deck at the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building. If you go up at the right time during the day, it's not that busy. You get to see some unbelievable views that could easily be an expensive observation deck in other cities. Thanks, Tokyo. Next is Akhibara, aka Electric City. This is a classic area for every nerd on planet Earth. It's like Den Town in Osaka, but it uses even more electricity. There is so much retro and modern stuff here, like games and collectibles. But there are also so many of these claw machines. I never see anyone use them, and I don't get who they're for. It's kinda sad seeing them replace the older arcades. We walked over to check out the famous Tokyo TV Tower. This was the OG landmark in Tokyo before they built way taller stuff, but it's still got a ton of fans.
I've been seeing this tower in anime since I was a kid, so just out of respect, I'm just gonna have a beer for the Tokyo TV Tower. Damn.
Heading into teamLab's Borderless now. It looks like a shroom trip without the drugs. So I'm pretty excited.
This was definitely one of the highlights of the trip, and recommended if you visit Tokyo. I now understand why Japan gets bum rushed with tourists every year. There is something for everyone here. Tokyo is definitely a city we're going to come back to someday. Until then, I'll be thinking of this Omorice.